All right? Let's talk about the Epstein files, specifically this claim that keeps circulating online about trumpet plants and scopolamine. You've probably seen it by now. The narrative goes like this. Epstein sends an email asking about trumpet plants at a nursery. Internet sleuths immediately jump to Angel's trumpet, a toxic plant that contains scopolamine. Then it escalates. Bio-drug. Undetectable poison. Doesn't show up on toxicology unless tested immediately. And suddenly a gardening email becomes a murder theory. So let's slow this down and actually look at what we know. First, here's the actual email line. Ask Chris about my trumpet plants at nursery. Now let's talk about the plant itself. Angel's trumpet, botanical genus Brugmansia, is a South American ornamental plant. It has large hanging trumpet-shaped flowers. That's why it's called that. Chemically, it belongs to the nightshade family. It contains tropane alkaloids, scopolamine, atropine, hyoscyamine. These compounds affect the nervous system. Low doses can cause confusion and disorientation. Higher doses cause delirium and hallucination. Extreme doses can cause coma or death. So yes, it's toxic. But here's the part people conveniently leave out. Plants in this chemical family have been known for over 2,000 years. The ancient Greeks had henbane. They had mandrake. Same alkaloid class, same neurological effects. They wrote about it openly. These were not secret assassin tools. They were common toxic plants catalogued in medical literature. Before we even talk about Epstein, look at what I'm showing you on screen. This is Xenophon, 4th century BCE. He mentions uosciamos, henbane. And he says that those who eat it become parapleges. That word means deranged, mentally struck aside. So already in classical Greece, this plant is known for causing cognitive breakdown. Now look at this next source, Dioscorides, 1st century. He describes henbane as cold and heavy in its effect. He says it induces sleep, and if taken in larger quantity, it causes delirium. That is a dose-dependent description. This is not myth. This is pharmacology. Now look at Alien. He says henbane brings on madness in those who use it without measure. Again, dosage. Too much, and you lose your mind. Then look at this medical text. Anonymous Medici. They literally prescribe a decoction of henbane as a soporific. They're using it clinically. That means the plant was understood. It was classified. It was measured. It was used medically. Now zoom out. Mandrake, mandragoras, appears in Greek literature. It appears in medical texts. It appears in the Septuagint, the Greek Bible, in Genesis and Song of Songs. It's associated with fertility, sleep, altered states. So understand what you're looking at. This entire chemical family of plants, the same class Angel's trumpet belongs to, was known in antiquity. This is Jeffrey Epstein. We're not talking about a random gardening enthusiast. We're talking about someone whose life and death are surrounded by suspicion. So when people see the phrase trumpet plants in his email, they don't read it neutrally. They read it through everything else they already believe. And that's understandable. But understanding suspicion is not the same as confirming it.